tried that. Welcome, everybody.
Oh, God, tell us. Wow, we're trying to get...
The music.
What's wrong? Why? Like, what? Why wouldn't she come on, Chrissy?
She got scared. I don't know.
I think we're up to 1 million followers or something. I don't know. Well, we do that.
Did you see, actually, that you made the top 25% of all podcasts on Spotify?
Wow.
Yeah, top 25.
That's pretty good.
I mean, after basically first year, this is episode 61, by the way. Welcome, everybody.
And we're going to rebrand a little bit. What's it going to be called? It's good. We're changing the name. Well, we're going to keep the probably...
We're still working on that.
Yeah.
But yes.
You know, I think that the big thing of the week is obviously my friend unfortunately passed away in a plane crash. And that's been a bad week.
Yeah. No, I think
or 2 weeks. Whatever it's been. Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Very bad.
But Greg and, Christina I've been friends with for a long time. And a long time before she met Greg. And very special. And then Greg, obviously, when he was doing the trips to Asheville.
Right.
I would Venmo him money for fuel.
Sure.
I'm like, who would want to do that? Who would want to just take a plane? That's the type of guy he is.
And to get a lot of resistance in even the help that he was trying to do. Like, people were trying to stop him. It was insane, and I think it fueled him even more so on, this is something I want to do. I'm going to try to make this bad situation better for as many people as I can.
You know, I think, too, having a wife to support that. You know what I mean? Christina was real good about doing that.
Yeah.
You know, and helping out the cause. I mean, just, all the stuff that he did for the community. And I said, if God forbid you ever passed away, and how many people would really, those tentacles out there, he had a lot of tentacles.
Yeah.
A lot of people really care about him. Like, I might have 5. I don't know how many would care. I own a restaurant, so it's a little different.
Sure.
A lot of people know me, but I think they were special. Christina came in actually for a bachelorette party 2 weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
And it's funny because I very rarely, I come all day. So if you come to Red Rocks, Birkdale, and by the way, the South Park restaurant is amazing on Providence up here. My partner's there all the time. But
we're still going to have to do a show there pretty soon.
And,
January.
Coach Purnell, he eats there all the time. Panther. We need to go. They have the mayor of the Panthers. Everybody eats there. Well, she called me up, and I met her down here. And I'm glad I did, because you never know. Like, that's the thing about life. You don't know when the last time you're going to see them.
Yeah.
And she called me up, and it was a bachelorette party, and I drove down, which is very rare. I like coming down. I drove down here, and I made her some shots. And you never know when the last time you're going to see somebody. So I think if it teaches you anything about life is to really tell people you love them, care about them, because you don't know. And that's, if anything, with the Greg and Christina thing and the kids. Obviously Nicole, I feel horrible for too, with Emma, and Ryder. But hopefully God has them in a better place,
I'm sure of it.
And then we also had the news of, owning a restaurant, it's a double thing. I talked to Janet Bodine. I mean, then we lost Michael Annette. And Michael Annette, who you don't know, do you know, Brent?
No, I met him a few times. Biffle, I did not know.
Yeah, but Michael was another one, man. I mean, Red Rocks, him and Reed Sorensen would always call me late, and they would go like, hey, Ron, can we get a table on Thanksgiving? And I'm like, okay. Back in the day when nobody had kids and everything, and you had your Jeff Thomas Acts of the world and all these people coming up, when they, didn't have it was just more friends.
Sure. And
they would come in the bar, and they would all have a good time. And, whether it's Jason Leffler who passed away, or whether it was, Michael Annette, or whether it was Reed Sorensen, Larry Foyt, AJ Foyt, back in the day, Casey Kane. We could go on and on in names that were here, that we're eating here. Even my friends, I
mean, restaurants do build a lot of memories, and this is kind of the hub too for so many, obviously for you, but so many of your friends and like you said, the tentacles that kind of reach out. So.
And he moved back to Iowa. Michael did, into his family. His dad had passed away, I think, and that's how, but I haven't talked to him in a while. But
sure,
I always had a joy with that guy texting me. It was kind of like Greg, when I talked to Greg was going to be on the podcast this month.
Right.
And I always said, hey, we got to get you on the podcast.
Yeah.
Like I do everybody.
Right.
So like, I mean, you know.
He's on the list.
He was on the list.
Yep.
I mean, you know, to get on, and there's not one person who's ever said no, but Michael would have been good on the podcast too. I mean, all those, you know, like I said, you weren't here, Brent, back in the day with Red Rocks, but 2003, a lot of people lived in here.
Right.
The Waltrips of the world, Casey Kane, Jason Leffler, Brandon Miller, AJ Foyt, Larry Foyt. I can go on. We would just have one big party in the bar. And that's when I owned a club called the Sunset Club, and then we would go downtown to the Sunset Club.
Keep it going.
And I've had, you know, Elliot Sadler was my favorite. We'd always do Scooby snacks together, which is a shot. You know, we'd do, you know, well, Casey's brother's birthday, we had a big party. It was 50 of them I came down for. And I mean, so, you know, I don't know how I pivoted from Michael to Greg to that, but the restaurant industry is great for that because you get to have, hopefully John Hondros will come in today with us, and maybe today's a Friends Day. It's harder at Christmas to get guests, but
Right.
the way I look at you, you're my buddy.
This place is popping. It's busy today, and
Yeah.
a lot of your friends are even here right now eating. So
Yeah.
who knows who will walk through the door
Now-
and sit down with us?
Now, being from California, where you live, did you ever have a favorite restaurant that you went to?
We had a lot. I think it depended. I mean, the Makuni's a sushi place. It's a have to, you know, if you're in Northern California, just next level. And then, yeah, I think it depends on who you're with and the vibe. And we had a bunch of different spots for sure.
Did you know the owners of any of them? Did you go in or not?
Yeah, Makuni's, we knew the owners and stuff like that. So
Chrissy's over there shaking her head like,
Oh, yeah. That was
like
her
she
spot.
can't be on the podcast. Like, you know, I want to be on it, but I don't.
right.
I'll just shake my head yes and no.
Yeah, and then Chibo 7 was probably our nicer upper end little spot, and we had a part of that, and was there, you know, weekly more or less. So it was a really nice high end steakhouse.
Even me, like I like going to places I know the person, whether it's the manager. One thing about Red Rocks in Burkdale,
Right.
I keep saying it, that we're locally owned. I mean, you come here. I mean, you go spend your money at North Italia, go there at Cheesecake, but you're supporting a locally owned place. You're supporting people that have been in the kitchen 20 years.
right.
My staff and everything else. So it's a little different. But I think even me, I will go to places where I know the owner,
Right.
or I can make a call.
Yeah, Chibo actually, Larson used to go in there quite a bit. Yeah, when he
Where
was
is it
home.
at? Is that
It's no longer around, but it was in Roseville, Granite Bay, Northern California. Yeah, not too far from where Larson's from. So when he was in town or whatever, was a spot sometimes.
Yeah, I think it's good to go. I think food, but your food has to be good. Like I don't think people realize how hard we work on that every day about quality, but good food and good service always wins. And if you don't do that in the restaurant business, it doesn't matter if you know the owner. They'll all sit at the bar.
Right.
And then I own a bar. And I will have a bar someday called Ronnie's Tavern. That's coming down the road where it's going to be a Cheers type of place. I can't wait for that.
Nice.
But so it's been a tough couple weeks with everything going on. But then we got to look at Christmas. You know, what do you have plans for Christmas? What do you usually do?
Usually, this is our first full-time Christmas in North Carolina. Even though my family's from here, it's kind of a first time here. So we're creating new memories. We really haven't figured out what we're going to do. California, we normally go for a nice little hike in Laguna or up to the Hollywood sign or something like that was kind of our past little thing. But now we don't know yet.
Yeah, my mom, you know, the one year, you got to come in. Look at Honda. My mom.
Peeking his head through the window.
My mom, hey, what's up, John? Come on for a second. You got a minute?
How y'all doing?
Good.
Welcome.
John Hondros. Put the old headset on. We got to ask you a question.
Uh-oh.
But well, first thing is we're going to get to the Christmas party, but we have John Hondros. What's up?
Right.
How are you?
Good afternoon. How y'all doing?
Hey, we were talking about Greg Biffle. Do you have any Greg Biffle stories or
man.
Christina?
That's-
I know it's so sad,
It really is.
but
It
do you
really
have
is.
any that touched you or anything?
I mean, just as we've all read and seen, I mean, just his heart, his giving back, not just animals, but folks in North Carolina and surrounding areas. I mean, it's a tough
I
one.
forgot about the animals because he
Oh,
did a
yeah.
lot for. What was that called? Because they hit me up for that too.
Yeah, he and Nicole started, a foundation years ago, and Greg's still a big part of Friends of the Animals and a Mooresville 501c3 foundation.
But did you ever hang out with him at all? I mean,
A lot. We went on trips together. He was, just a great family man, a great father. Definitely a risk taker. Fast driver, obviously.
Yeah.
But
Did you ever go on his helicopter?
I never got on the helicopter.
I mean, I don't know if you can fly. Like Hirschfeld does that. You fly them all. It's kind of, I don't know. You're right, a risk taker. So, but we were talking about that, and then Michael and that. Did you know Michael?
Very well. Knew his whole family.
Did you do his banking?
So we were close with Michael and his family as well, and I remember some great times in Des Moines, Iowa, where his family's from. And
Yeah, what's his story a little bit? Can you tell us
his
about it?
his father owned is it TMC Trucking, big trucking company. They're big clients of Flying J. You see that on you saw that on his race cars, and he was a great guy too. I know he lost his father, a few years ago, and I think
I was telling him I knew him when he had Whitney and her sister. By the way, shout out to both of y'all. they were nice people, but they always all come in here.
They would come here a lot, absolutely.
Yeah, we had that. We were
Michael's
talking
a great
about
client
earlier.
of
We were
yours.
talking about how Thanksgiving was when everybody was kind of single at the beginning. Casey Kane, Michael, they would all call last minute. Can we get a table for Thanksgiving? And there'd be 4 or 5 drivers at a table with just hanging out. That was a sad day too.
It was. I mean, it's been a tough week for NASCAR for sure.
And what about you went to my Christmas party?
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's talk about something positive. What did you get? What was
So I walked away with a nice gift from Greg Finelli.
What was it?
It was it's a gift. It's a surprise to my son. He doesn't know about it yet. I'm regifting it, but it's a nice.
And I'm very upset that it got stolen from me. By the way.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
It was
so
nice.
no, I'm gonna call Fernelli and get another one.
What was your experience first time? So we kind of I started this.
I got jacked multiple times. That's my summary of the evening.
What did you end up with?
First I got the trading cards from from Denny's.
Which are right, by the way.
They're here.
Well, no, I bought some in case Denny would show up. We were going to open some, but I invited him. But that's another box that I bought. This stupid box is $800. You got to pray and hope.
But it could be one card worth more than $800. So.
Right.
We went through most of them.
My whole life. I'm trying to have one card.
Chances
one
are
card,
something. Right?
One card. It just hasn't worked out.
So Brett, you got the trading cards. Then did you get the 32 special gun?
Well, that was my fourth thing that I got.
Okay. Who got the rifle then? Who got the rifle?
I had the rifle for 2 minutes, and then that got taken from me as well because I stole that from Greg.
That looked like a military grade shotgun.
But why didn't anybody?
I think Nate ended up with it.
I'll be honest. Let's give Todd brought that.
The cold plunge.
Cold plunge.
It was up to you. I was going to take the cold plunge.
That was impressive.
I almost got the cold plunge, and then I think I always feel bad for Todd because he does bring the best gift, no doubt.
He had the best gift,
and then he always gets a gift that. Like him and Steve Urban.
He got some wine. He got some nice
wine.
I
know. He don't drink. But Steve Urban would always bring something. Steve Urban, gunburger.com, bring a gun. And he would always get something like, he'd leave and go, God, I got this. You want to buy it for me? And we would buy gifts when people leave back in the day. You give them $400, $500 for your gift.
Oh, I got offered for when I first got the cards. Denny offered to buy them back.
Yeah, he was offering.
Did you ever get the monitor?
Luckily, I didn't know. No one would have stole that from me.
That was Mike Tuttle's gift.
If you actually looked at what it was and knew what to do with it, it's actually pretty cool.
Oh, is it?
I don't think it was explained properly.
Now you bought
the
glasses.
It was a good gift.
You were pretty good for the first year because usually the first year you, like Kevin.
Those Oakley.
The Oakley Meta glasses is what I brought. Yep.
Which was a great. The problem.
They're the latest and
you
greatest
can tell you
technology.
Succeeded when it gets stolen multiple times.
That's right.
Well, I think the biggest thing with Mike Tuttle, or last year was Kevin Violet.
And where was Kevin this year?
He had to go on a family trip, but he brought 2 pairs of sunglasses, which were $500.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
were
they
they
were
Prada
cheap.
or something?
They were mine. They were mine. Or something. But everybody got on his ass about it. Like, you know what I mean? So you got to really, you get, like Mike got, which isn't bad. I mean, the gifts aren't bad. I got the cards. But I was going to take the cold plunge, but it'd be hard for me to get in. But I thought the cold plunge had the most value.
I agree. You could get in it.
Yeah,
You just had to set it up somewhere that,
Right. Well, I didn't get. Long story short, I got. But then we played cards. We had a good time, and the food. It's funny though, John. Everybody leaves at 10:30 now. It's like golf.
Everybody's old.
The street lights are on. Time to go home.
I mean, where do people go?
They go home, go to bed.
We used to have like good parties. Like we needed. Maybe I had to put a club after.
There we go.
Do you think it should be?
No, you know what I think we need to do next year?
You think
it's
it
one
should
idea.
God.
We have to have game night. We have to have, couples game night. We have to have a game that everybody has to participate and play before the card game or before the
agree with that.
gift
Give me an
exchange.
example of what game you'd play.
I'm not sure, but we'll find a couple of
We
them.
got a year to figure it out.
That's right.
It's not like strip poker or anything.
No, I'm not doing that.
I'm making sure. Because I never have a girl. I can see everybody else stripping down. We could ask Jeff. He could bring some girls, maybe. But
I think we could do.
But you could do a
couples game night.
I like games. I do like. I like that idea. I think even if we had in my friendship deal, we did a couple gifts where we pulled a raffle out of the thing and you get a gift too, something like that. I thought about
Kind of like the gift card raffle.
Yeah, kind of like the gift card where you
Yeah.
where you
we
have
could
a
play a
raffle.
game to get a certain gift or something like that. Yeah.
Right, where the couple can win something. But
Yeah, there you go.
the problem is, over 20 years, I've had the party for 17. I've been couples in and out for a while. So
Yeah, you got a few in and out.
you might have to find me a couple. I always have Renee, but we might have to get maybe a couple. When I say a couple, maybe I have a couple.
Taking resumes.
Well, we had Kira was supposed to come. She didn't show up.
No, that's all right.
Karen and
You had a
Friend.
good group there.
Yeah, we had fun. We had fun. And then, what about holidays? What are you doing for the holidays?
I'll travel to Winston-Salem, visit family. I think we'll go down to Wrightsville Beach for New Year's. Got some other friends, got some birthdays around the 30th, 31st, so just find something to do.
What do you think about like your family? Do you have everybody get a gift, or do you gift exchange? How does it work?
Over the years, that is a great question, Ron. I felt like forever everybody had to buy a gift for everybody. Everybody, struggled on who wanted what, and you'd just call them and say, "What do you want this year?" That's kind of crazy.
Right.
So now I think it's more just giving back to, your kids or your grandkids or cousins or the younger folks, and I think just spending time with family is and checking on people and calling friends and is probably the best thing you can give as a gift.
Well, yeah, I like it. I don't know. I like getting.
Ron likes gifts.
No, he gave me a bottle of Camus, then Bob
And then
drank
it drank it like that. It didn't even last.
Bob was like, we had he had a $50 bottle of wine. He said,
It was nice. What you had there was very nice wine. It's very good.
I know, but then he drank my gift. Now, do you
You
believe
were thinking?
Do you believe in both of y'all? Do you believe in gift cards or not? Do you think that's a?
I mean, I would rather be a little bit more personal than that, if depending on the friend, but yeah. I mean, if
I owned
works.
Red Rocks and I had unlimited gift cards, I'd give them out.
Did I remember to put money on that one?
I gave a guy a
talk
bottle
about
of
that.
wine. I gave a guy a bottle of wine yesterday. He was all, I think if you come in and give me the right time, you can get whatever you want from me. But
True.
I agree. We don't really do a good job with we never have for 20 years. We just I agree with you about gifts. I think the gift of saying hi to somebody and all that is almost more important.
Yeah, reaching out, checking on folks. That gift is priceless.
No, the good thing about my Christmas party, 17 years, we kind of had the same people. And we've had some come and go, but pretty much the same people for 17 years. Same with Christmas.
You may have
Frank's
forgotten
family.
a couple people that got a little upset this year.
Who?
I mean, I don't know.
I know Hirschfeld. I talked to him.
Little ruckus.
What about Diane? Don't she?
I
always
invited
like-
her.
Okay.
Well, let me tell you what happens on that Evite, okay?
I know Evites are tough. You
So
don't
you
know
get
what
Jeff
went to
Collins
spam. What?
Right. She
Yeah.
said I didn't invite her. I'm like, I did invite you.
All right. You know what? I will make this a point. Either Jacob or JP next year are going to do text messages from your phone to people as a personal invite. We're not doing the Evite thing.
Hand deliver.
We're going to list. We'll have a list of everybody that's been there for the last 17 years. It'll be 18th anniversary, and you'll say, all right, yes, no, and who knows? We might have to expand into a 2-nighter.
Well, I mean, I like. Sometimes you just like this year was a little crazier because I really didn't want to do it, but Tom was like,
You can't not do it.
yeah, right. So I really
At this
was like,
at 18 years in, 17
can't
years
stop.
in, it's you just got to keep it rolling.
But now I'm glad I did it. I mean, I wish we, like I said, playing cards late is fun, or I think we have to tell them to come in. But playing cards and doing the stuff we do and the camaraderie, I agree with you. I think we lost a lot about Christmas if we don't do that. Like my mom's here. My mom's supposed to come back. My mom's here.
Oh, right.
And you see your mother. Isn't it weird? Like you have to have. Yeah, you can sit down right here. You have to.
No, he's gonna take over my spot. I got to go back to work. You got to sit right
there.
here. I got to go back to work.
Okay, you're on air now.
Yeah, we're live.
You can sit over there. So
He's taking
Next
it.
to John?
No, you're
I'll
getting.
see you later.
Oh yeah.
You're
Oh,
on.
no. I can't do headphones. I can't do headphones.
Okay, we don't have to do headphones.
Oh, Jesus.
You have to.
I have to do headphones. I got nothing to say.
We're gonna talk to you for a second, but don't talk to you.
All right.
You're live, just so you know. A lot of people. This is Sal. So be careful, Sal, what you say on live TV. Okay.
We don't need the FCC coming after us.
I'll be
You
good.
come on that side. I forgot your name. I forget every time. Come on, it's friends. It's friends. We have friends. Well, this is Brent, by the way. Sal, have you met Brent?
Of course.
Yeah, we've seen her at the basketball games a few times for sure.
Absolutely.
Sal used to play basketball with us.
I could still play.
You still play?
I could like to play.
You like to play, or are you going to play this year on the hoop group or not?
Hopefully.
Hopefully. I don't know if they're going to have it. I don't know.
I try to keep up with Group Me.
No, the group meet with the Texas.
Just Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
There you go. And what do you do? Architect, right?
Yeah, Joe. Good time to pitch the company.
Yeah.
right.
If you can just put the mic a little closer to you for me,
Yeah.
please.
Don't act
Thank
nervous.
you.
This is you're good.
All right, probably another festive drink would help.
Yeah, there you go. So you're on an architect company?
Yeah,
and
it's
Cornelius?
in Huntersville. I live in Huntersville, and obviously, you could tell by my accent, I'm also a New York born and raised, but been in Huntersville probably 35 years.
Wow.
So what architect-wise, personal homes, commercial, what mainly do you work on?
Mostly healthcare.
Okay.
I worked for Navan Health for about 16 years, running the design and construction department, and had worked for several architectural firms in Charlotte. And then just the last 2 years, a good friend of mine and I, we decided, why not open our own office? And we're doing quite well. Wish we had more work in North Carolina. Ironically, we're doing a lot of healthcare work in Virginia, but it's going really well.
So asking for a friend, if I needed you to update some drawings and move a wall about 10 feet, you might know somebody?
I can handle that.
That's amazing.
That we
Why?
can
What are
do.
you trying to move 10 feet?
I want to we got the permits on our house. I want to move one wall from behind our kitchen. It literally is like one change or whatever. And
You
it's
can't do it?
me personally, no. Okay. But I need to find a guy like this fine gentleman to help me out.
That's why he's sitting there. What do you think, Sal? Would you use them?
We we have friends that are contractors too, so it's a matter of a phone call.
Sal, you got to watch now. So,
I don't know where I got that reputation from. I don't know.
what are you still walking the two dogs around the neighborhood?
Just
or-
one.
Just one?
Yeah.
Every morning or what?
Every 3 times a day.
You walk around the neighborhood?
Yeah.
Have you seen the skunks in Peninsula?
No, but the deer, a lot of deer.
You know, it's funny. I've seen those 3 skunks by Jatan and John Connor the other night again. There's 3 of them. I'm like, oh, shit. And then the fox has been coming back in my backyard. 'Cause
Fox
my-
or coyote?
It's definitely, it's a
Red
coyote.
foxes are pretty prevalent.
No, it's coyote. The coyote, because Renee was chasing it. The
Of course
other
she
day.
was.
Yeah. Yeah, she was chasing it. But I've seen, and you've seen deer.
Yeah,
Deer all the time with
we
deer.
have one in our neighborhood too.
Hey, did I tell you my story? So I can tell you a funny story, Brent and you guys. So the other night, my mom gets in at 10 o'clock or 9:30. So
I heard a little bit about this.
yeah, so the fire alarm's going off in my house, right? So I'm thinking, oh shit. Well, I don't know the code to my pad, right? So we lit the flue, And then the problem is we left the damper closed to smoke, right? Well, long story short, my mother's like yelling at me, like, you gotta shut that noise. I'm like, Mom, we may have a fire in the house, okay?
Fire's fine. Just cut
so
down on the noise.
I called the alarm company, and it was, and I called Troy. He doesn't answer, by the way. They're getting off the list, because if I call you at 10:30 at night, it's probably something I need you.
It's important.
Probably, right? No, they don't answer. So I finally figured out, okay, what am I going to do? So I called the alarm company. I didn't know the code. They gave me a code, and it still didn't shut off. And I'm like, oh, the guy said it may be electrical. And I'm like, oh, shit. Then, Renee and my mom are back in the room. I can't really walk around up the steps or do anything really that way right now. So I'm with my, slowly but surely, going upstairs to see if there's a fire, right? Electrical. That's a bad deal, right?
Yes.
So then guess what I did? First time ever. 911, right? So I got the whole fire team at my house. And it was my smoke detector looks like it was in the system. But it wasn't. This smoke detector was from 1995.
When they built the house.
When they built the house. It was the loudest smoke detector I ever heard. So they came in, and the guy knew me from when we had the fire here, the chief. And he said they got up on a ladder, and they took it down. And then, so the only good news is I bought a new one, if you don't know this. Because now, if you really can't...
Every 30 years, I heard replace it.
No, well, hey, you get up on a ladder, you don't have to anymore. They have an iPhone one where you can shut it off this way.
Wow.
So, you know how you always... Come on, man. We've had an apartment back in the day when the thing went off.
Oh, yeah.
You hit the button.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But now they have...
Or
it
you
on your
rip
phone.
it out and hide it in the garage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, that damn thing went off, and I still don't know the code of the thing. I mean, I don't know. But my mother... It's great to have Mom here, because when you have
Yes.
when you have a Mom here, it's great. But there's other stories like there's others like she's like yelling. I'm like, Mom, we may have like the guy said electrical. That was
Right.
for me differently than you. Hopefully, you're the same range as I am. Electrical is kind of like okay, because you don't know if it's in the wall, right?
Yeah.
And the guy should have told me the alarm company. So they were in the back, then Renee's trying to come out to see who the fire. I said, just leave the fire guys alone right now. I don't want the house.
They're working right now.
Right, I really don't want the fire. I don't want the house. For obvious reasons, I'm trying to figure out if I could crutch out or run out or walk out or crawl out of the thing. But I got out, and then that was my highlight of the week at the Herbert hat.
So it's just it was not closed
And
and,
then we
created some smoke.
And I don't know if this ever happened to your parents. But then I gave my mother a credit card that has a limit, a big limit. I said, Mom, just use that card anywhere you want to go.
Right.
Anywhere you want to go. Whatever you want to go. She goes, okay, no problem, son. And then she calls me, she comes home, she goes, just so you know, that gift card has zero balance. I called. And I'm like, Mom, it's not a gift card. It's a credit card.
You don't have to spend up to the limit.
You can go as much as you want on this card. So that was my two mom stories. Like, I don't know, have you ever had like a family members that have kind of been like, they're great, but then you're like going through it with them or not?
Definitely.
Yeah,
course.
I
We
think
all-
everybody.
Does anybody have a good story? Like, come on, tell me one story.
Oh, I don't mind jumping in on this one.
Yeah.
My mom, lived with us. 2 years ago, she passed, but the great thing is she got to live with us for about 5 years, which was great because my kids really got to know their grandma. So wonderful on that aspect. She did have Alzheimer's, but when she was with us, she was pretty good. But I'll never forget, she called, and Sal got involved with this too. She gets into a little fender bender up by, if you all know where the Auto Bell is, on Gilead.
Oh, yeah.
And all those little white posts you see, that's because of my mom. They did all that. They actually put a medium. So my mom was coming out of the shopping center, and she flipped a truck, a pickup truck. She
Wow.
just hit them head on, and she was fine. And the person in the truck was fine. But she called us, and she was like, this guy came out of nowhere and hit me, and I can't believe it. And we went to go see it, and we knew my mom did it. We were like, first of all, you hit him the damage is on the nose of your car. And, you know, it was one of those things, everybody was okay, and we kind of laughed about it later. But it's funny because since then they put the median in the road, and, you know, and we say that's mom's median now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, moms are tricky. Oh, what do you got, Renee?
That looks beautiful.
Holiday Grinch martini.
A what? A Grinch martini.
Grinch martini.
Sounds like you, Sal.
I can taste it. It looks sweet.
Yeah.
I like you.
Taste it.
This is to you.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. What about you? Got you know, the only
I
story-
got one.
You got one. Oh, I like it, Sal. We're talking
My-
about. Go ahead.
As they get older, of course, hopefully you don't have to experience, but Alzheimer's is definitely prevalent. I'll never forget, I went to, had a meeting, and I figured, let me take my mom with me. Take her with me, she'll be fine. I leave her in the car, and I said, listen, I just got to go in, get some papers signed, I'll be out in 10, 15 minutes. I said, just stay in the car, don't, just wait for me. About 15 minutes go by, go back to the car, she's gone. I'm in South Charlotte. And all I could think about was the Charlotte Observer. Son leaves mom in car, loses her. It's all over the news. The police are looking for her. I'm in a panic, looking all over for her. And then she somehow followed me into the building. It was waiting for me because your mom's just wandered in. And so.
You found her.
Yes, it was. But it's scary.
Very
What goes
stressful, yeah.
It is stressful. So hopefully, your mom retains.
You know,
mentally,
Sal, Brent, because you've been to Hoop Group, so we had
Yep.
pickup when I was playing. And I don't know if you heard this, but Sal ran into the wall, ran into the wall. He dove for the ball.
Oh.
Sal thought he was like Michael Jordan. He ran into the wall
Yes.
and put a dent in the wall, like a dent, right?
in the sheetrock in the drywall.
And then, my best Sal story with me, two of my friends, he doesn't know this until right now on this podcast. There are 1 million people listening.
Right.
25%, number one Spotify content in the country right now. But Sal hit his head, but he didn't want to tell like everybody else, like my mother. When I finally figured out my mother was 85, I thought she was 81, like forever. I swear I did. And when I lie about my age, I don't do months. I do months. Like I'm 600 months old. So if you figure that out,
To do the math.
yeah, you have to figure it out. But Sal, I'll never forget when they
It's
go.
to confuse the,
"Hey, Sal."
confuse the ladies.
I was like, bad shape.
He was asking, well, how old you were, and you're like, hey, is anybody listening? I'm not going to say, hey, is anybody listening? But it's that question you didn't want anybody to know. And for his, how good a shape he is and everything he does. But I'll never forget the hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Is it still there?
Let me tell you, the most embarrassing thing is my wife had to come down with my son on a Saturday morning, and they had to call emergency.
They brought the life insurance policy. What are you talking about?
It was a,
We were like trying to figure out where the cash is, Sal. I mean,
And I'm
I
like-
don't know if they heard me. I was like, hey, Sal, where's the cash? So I know.
What's the pin numbers?
and in the ambulance the whole way, I'm like, what am I, nuts? Diving for balls, It just but it was a great moment.
I don't want to talk about death because death is weird, but no, this is bad. So my sister and brother-in-law came and we were talking about, we just had to have a family meeting. But I didn't realize on your iPhone, when my father-in-law passed away, we couldn't get in his iPhone. And you can't get in, which could be good or bad with me, but now they have an app on your phone where you I don't know if you know about it, but you can text like Chrissy or you should do that only when you pass away, if you would, unfortunately, if you would. But they have an app on the phone that you can get in the phone. I don't know how I got there this,
wow.
but it's it
We're,
was a
we're
good,
learning stuff. Yeah, I never heard anything about it.
Yeah, I forget. It's on my phone after I'll show you, but it's something where, my poor father-in-law, he died of stroke and all that, and great guy, except like the Cowboys, I like Steelers, but when he passed, and we couldn't get his computers either, and it's hard to get in.
Yeah.
Like if you don't know the password, you don't know. So
Yeah, same
good
thing
to have-
happened with my dad. We couldn't get into anything.
Yeah, but
So-
the iPhone has it now. So if you you get all your passwords. But I don't know how we really shouldn't be talking about death, but we were talking about Sal hitting the wall. And I think in mine it tells you where the cash is. Like what areas in the house behind that wall?
Super
So,
important.
so you're leaving a scavenger hunt, is what you're leaving?
Yeah. There'll be a bunch of holes in my wall behind the house. I thought there was
The
something.
house is going to be worth nothing by the end of it.
Yeah, nothing in that behind that one. But yeah, Sel. But I'm glad you didn't get hurt. I thought. Did you go? You ended up going to the hospital too.
Oh, yeah, I did, and there were some issues there which I've since addressed.
Now the good thing about Sel. So one game we had an over under 3 points. Right. That was
Right.
my over under 2.5. Now there's like a minute left. Right. And I'm over 3. I want to hit this 3. Right. And we're down by like 20. Sel's guarding me.
Yeah.
I'm like, Sel, listen, dude, I want to get to 3. I'm trying to at least take one more shot. That was the one year I think I was 5 for 15, which isn't bad for my deal. But I really wanted to just take a not Sel.
Right.
No,
But
not.
in all respect, that was actually, you were a threat. I felt you were a threat to score.
Thank you.
So that was out of respect for you that I was guarding you. It would have been insulting if I would have let you take the shot with not defending it.
You know, they're all playing today somewhere, the holiday one. You know that?
Where?
I don't know where they're playing. And they were having a thing at Hickory Tavern at 3, so you know. The hoop, one thing I saw, I never did BBL. You did BBL too, right?
Yep.
BBL is a better league with Bob and them.
I actually won a
Okay.
championship with Denny.
And hoop group is more. It was just the friends back in the day. Not that they're not friends now, because they all are friends. But I'm saying it was close knit friends. Right. You know. So and then I
Well,
remember,
it's a pretty big league, so I mean
Yeah.
that'd be a lot of people to be friends with.
It's like 60 or 70 if you.
yeah, but
Yeah.
it was me,
Encompass
Denny,
everybody.
Sal. It was like you don't know the Austin, Scotty. It was just people that you grew up with, and kind of 20 guys, right? You know,
Right.
we started, and the year I was going to win, they made a new rule. So first thing I had
The Ron rule.
No, I had a meniscus problem, so I couldn't run. But when we were in the championship game with Brooke. You know, remember Brooks?
Of course.
Right, he could shoot. Well,
Steve, I still see Steve.
Yeah, no, I can. We won the first game. Well, then he said, "And this year we're doing best out of 3." I'm like, I can't even run, dude. Like, seriously.
That's really weird for him to change the rules.
Yeah, so we changed it. And that's the only year I had a chance at winning it. That was my year, and we didn't do it. So, but you won a couple. Did you win any championships?
Actually, Denny was captain on both of them. One was the BBL, and one was
Hoop crew.
the Hoop Group.
Wow. You were never fortunate enough to be on Charlie's because Charlie's won like 9.
I actually, that was another unfortunate story. I was on Charlie's team. We were playing pickup the night that we're supposed to choose up the teams and pick the teams. And Woody and Terry, Woody somehow took out Terry, and Terry took out my ankle. Woody and Terry fractured my ankle that was supposed to be picked. So Charlie kind of had me as honorable mention on his team. So
Yeah.
I got to be on his
Oh,
back.
that's right. You were on the team.
Yeah.
I want to get. Yeah, I had this.
Actually, Jay White took my place.
I had the over 50 team.
Okay.
Went over 600 months. I think that would be
Right?
Yes.
the 600 months or more. But we did. I think had a few under. But I won that league. It was Mark SoCal
Nice.
now, and I didn't get it. I'm going to get a. I need to get a banner. It's bullshit. I didn't get a banner for that league.
You should.
Win. If I have to bring my own, I think what I'm going to do one day is just put my own banner. Like no. I'm just bringing my own, make my
Start
own
hanging
banner,
them on
or,
there.
Hang it.
or hang the picture up in the gym of me, just me.
We need a Hall of Fame.
Like I don't know if you know this, but Denny has lockers, but you had to pay for them. But my name is still on a locker. I got a locker in the bowling one, and I got a locker in the other one. So if you ever want to use my
Nice.
locker, you're welcome to. Little fee, $20.
I've been reduced to keeping score right now.
So what do you think about the Panthers won again? Have you guys followed that? at all?
Beautiful
It's
game.
crazy.
That last game was exciting to watch.
Do you go to them? Do you guys have season tickets?
I once in a while I get to go, but I actually enjoy watching it on TV. Sometimes I feel like I could focus more, but no, all good. Great game last week.
Is that your phone, Sal?
Mine going on?
That's it's not mine. I turned mine on.
Is it Ozzy Osbourne? If it is, it's me.
It is.
The good thing about the Panthers winning is I've actually, I've gone through a little issue with my legs, but I can't really get to my seats kind of good enough yet. So I've sold the last 2 for retail. I'm so happy.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Like,
Let me tell
they're
you-
900 a piece. I've sold 18.
Yeah.
I'm like, I finally got money. I had one guy, Max.
good.
By the way, shout out to Max for still. I'll give you my tickets, but you have to help me in my house.
Sell some paintings.
Anything. Like, just help me out a little bit, right? I haven't seen the guy since. He blames on me.
He's busy doing big things.
And
I
then
think.
Christine said she'd help me do the same thing. Everybody, like, I wanted to, like, I got paintings at my house. Do you need any paintings?
They're all for
And
sale.
maybe you guys can help me with this. So they were here. One was landscape, one was abstract, but they were like
Nice.
$6,000 back in the
Yeah.
day. So what are they worth now? You think? Like, you know what I mean? What are they? Are they just worth nothing? Like they're.
No, I think
How would you sell? Maybe you could help me. Maybe this could be the.
Yeah, well,
I don't know, you wanna buy
Facebook
it?
Marketplace
You wanna
is
buy it?
not working.
yeah,
Not the place for high-end art.
that would be my advice. Don't go on Marketplace. Not for good art like that. You do need to bring it. I'm not an art expert, but I do have friends who are pretty accomplished artists. You have to bring it to like a Sotheby's or where they truly appraise.
Even
it.
$6,000.
Yeah, that's
That's
because
not a lot of money, or not?
It is, and to be honest, that could have some art exponentially appreciates. So you could get. I was looking online. You could actually get Picasso sketches that are signed that aren't that much.
Well,
So-
what I was thinking is, I got an idea for you, since
Yeah.
now we just met on the podcast, is we let you out to our 1 million people.
Yeah.
But maybe you buy him for some of the United Healthcare hospitals he's doing.
It would look great in the lobby.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean,
There are
come
always
by, look
donors.
at, yeah, right.
And we do
Oh, I have
kickbacks
to
over
wait,
here
hold
too.
on, wait.
so-
You said donor. Hey, donor. Right there. Would that mean I don't get any money still? Does donor mean I'm done?
No,
Maybe.
maybe I don't know.
No, we
Maybe it's a $60,000 painting,
Yes.
that you donated.
Right.
Well, I have a lot of stuff. I have
Yeah.
a lot of like, I have Kobe Bryant, his shirt. I have a lot of nice stuff up in my room. That Kobe was kind of cool because I lived with, if you don't know who Scott Burrell was, I just talked to him yesterday. He played for the Chicago Bulls. Scott played for
Nice.
the Hornets, but he would always, I was his wing guy back in the day. He'd always take me to events, and he said, Kobe, sign that for Ron. And I signed that shirt, and I have it up. And that's how I got that shirt. I got a lot of good memorabilia, and that's where the money's behind that shirt in the wall. So just sell, so you know.
When you get your scavenger hunt notification.
That's where all the cash is.
Yeah.
Funny story on that.
Oh, okay.
I have
Here we
a-
go.
I have a friend, he has some cash on the side, and he says, listen, if anything ever happens to me, I'm the only one that knows where it is. And he told me, I'm like, what about the what? Oh, no, nobody knows. You're the only one. Anything happens, it's in my garage in this
Well,
bin.
it's funny. That's the thing about it. People do. I remember, like, one of my friends has it in his field. Like, he says to me, like, I'm not going to take it. Like, there's no way I'm going to take it. But he got, like, so you wonder how much money goes. I watched a movie last night with my mom. That's why I knew it. The robber had all the money behind the wall, right? So they were bashing walls.
Yeah.
That's why, in my mind, that's why I'm talking to you today. But I don't know. When I think, if I die, I think I'm dead. So I'm not really worried about anybody else. I'm worried about me. Hopefully God's up there. I can play golf again. I'd like to be doing that with my dad. You know what I'm saying? That would be cool.
That's awesome.
He just wanted to tell me because he said, you get it, give it to my kids, so.
Well, no,
that was the agreement.
This 10%'s ours now, but we know, we're in the 10% of that club now.
I gotta tell you, same person, another funny story.
Okay, we like it.
He's got a safe in the floor, his lower basement, and hurricane comes through a few years ago, floods it. The safe is flooded. So I visit him sometime later, and he's got all this moldy cash, and it's sizable. And I'm like,
What do you do with it? What do you do?
gave it to people for like 50 cents on the dollar. He just dispersed it to everybody.
Oh, wow, you can do that?
Well,
They don't have a cleaning. It sounds stupid. It seems like they would have a company that does that.
it's moldy. It's just
I don't matter to me. I'll take a mold. I'll take any dollar to spend.
Yeah.
You know, just so you know, I have like.
I'll figure out how to make it
Yeah,
better and use
50
it.
Now, you guys are all married, right? Well, I have like 5 girls I got to get Christmas gifts for. So I'm like, shit. One's it?
Here's some moldy money.
Yeah, like I'm getting cologne. The girl goes, "Hey, I like this cologne." I'm like, holy shit, it's $495. I mean, they go get these Grey Goose, Golden Goose shoes. Oh, they have. I didn't know they had shoelaces for them and socks. Like I said, get your shoes, right? Socks and a shirt. Why not throw that in? I mean, so Christmas is kind of, it's exciting around. Like when I look at the bill, I'm like, holy shit. Holy shit.
I got
I
a new
need some
cologne
cash.
for you.
Oh, you do?
Mind games.
You know what's funny? This is so funny.
I want to go down and get you a gift pack.
Hey,
But-
if you, this is funny. From somebody, we can't say who, maybe.
Yeah, you could say it.
Wow, what do they say? Mind games.
Unbelievable.
Is that for women and men?
Which one is that? I got a
Mind
few.
games, it's
Mentor.
mentor. But this might be for women.
No, Mentors for Men. It's comes in a gift pack, actually. It's very good. They didn't have any. I almost got you one.
I want to ask a question now. We talk, because Sal, just so you know, if you don't know what Creed is, Creed's a cologne, very good cologne. But the tops always break on me. How do I get them?
Mine are
fixed?
broken too. I was going to bring you mine and it broke.
But they get mad. But I think, is there any way to fix them?
No, Creed's out. That's it. Creed's over. Done.
No, but I know. Well, don't say that because I might have got.
I know
somebody-
you do.
I
No,
might
I
have
tried-
got somebody in this room some Creed. In this room.
Oh, sorry.
So
No, women's is fine.
No, Venice. I might have got somebody in the room some Creed of Venice. So I don't want to.
Good going,
it's a
Seth.
great cologne.
No, but the mind game, but this is the problem with the person I'm getting it for. I have no problem getting the fucking Louis Vuitton purse, whatever they want. I never see the shit. I never smell the shit. If you you know what I mean, I'm not really like I'm just buying. So who you wearing it for is what I want to know, right?
That's true.
Yes.
But the mind games, that's funny you say that.
Try it. That's your next
Make
go-to.
me-
Are you going down there at all? You're not going to the mall. I need one to pick one up for somebody.
Is it here at Birthday?
Not next
It's a
24
Nordstrom. No, it's an Neiman.
Nordstrom.
Dillard's, actually. Go to Dillard's.
Oh, where's store is that?
Dillard's has got it.
In the mall?
Yeah, in the mall.
Yeah, you have to go all the way down, right? I know Neiman. They all sell the same price. Now
They're all the
Neiman's
same.
not bad for me because I can crutch over there. The problem is when I too crutch the cologne. Like I think I'm gonna have to bring a backpack in, and then wonder who I am, and to put
Dude,
them clothes.
I have a
'cause you
backpack
can't-
you can borrow now.
You can't really carry. Yeah, you got my backpack. My gift exchange. You got the backpack, but it's funny that mind games. That's really weird because I didn't know
I'm
what
telling
that
you, it's
was.
excellent.
Really? Now I've got to smell.
There's a couple of different fragrances.
Okay.
But it's better than the Creed because I had the
But
same
top-
problem.
But you have no on the Creed. for
I got the
top.
same problem with
Anybody
it.
on the podcast knows that. I mean, I don't know how you.
Because I came to bring you mine, and I'm like, damn, mine broke too. So I couldn't even bring you mine.
Wow.
Got me intrigued.
Yeah.
It's been, I don't know if you know, it's been bought out by another company.
Who?
Creed. And that's why the product's been a little bit.
A little downhill.
Yeah, a little bit.
I had no idea. It's still. I mean, I like the. I don't know which one I've been getting. I think somebody bought me the black one, but I like the black one at Creed. It's really good.
That's the one I had.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. You want another one?
He likes the Grinch.
You know what?
I don't want this getting out. I don't want this
You know
getting
what-
out. I'm drinking a green
You know what they
drink,
say?
bud.
Loose lips sink ships.
Yes.
No.
So we talked about I have a
Three
question.
more.
I have a question for you.
That is
One more
very
question.
good.
I'm
If-
buying everybody.
If you could
Everyone
be,
come down to Red Rocks.
If you could be
Get the-
somebody
the
for
drink.
24 hours, who would it be?
I think everybody. I really think the entire million viewers should come down here for one of these right
The
now.
Grinch drink.
The Grinch.
It will open up your lips.
Wow.
For sure.
Opens up.
You might say a lot of things you don't mean to say.
No, I probably mean to say it.
Yeah.
That will be
Well,
another soundbite.
I tried to ask the question: if you were going to be somebody for 24 hours, who would it be? Just so you know, I said John F. Kennedy,
Too many to
Okay.
Frank
name.
Sinatra. But some people said their grandfather. Brian, I don't know if you ever say anything.
I did. I said any NFL quarterback on game day.
Yeah.
All right. Mine would be definitely Elton John or Billy Joel. I play piano, so it would be a dream to have
Do that for
talent.
24
Oh,
hours.
I could do it. Easy. I'd love it.
I'm going to be sappy and say myself. So
There you go.
Forgot what I was like. I'm gonna.
I was going to say
Who's got
Sal.
one of these
Hey.
right
I want to be
now?
Sal for the
can
day.
you do me a favor? Can we get to
Wait a second.
Cut him off. Cut him off.
Oh, no.
No,
You're
come on
not-
now.
One might half of one might be too many.
You're not, no.
I
You're
take-
not cutting me off yet. I want to see on the menu before I leave this planet, Sal's Sausage Trios on the menu.
You know what I always used to tell people?
We're gonna pivot.
So when I open up Ronnie's Tavern, I'll
Yeah.
put it on there. But
Okay.
you know, I don't know if we
I
get that
can
many
wait.
sellers. But I mean,
I can
what if
wait.
I just put you on the Grinch Martini? That might be better.
Yeah.
Grinch Martini?
Okay, I'm going to ask you one last question.
But
Since
she
you didn't
gets
an-
props for it.
Since you didn't answer the first question really well, what, Sal, I mean, what about conspiracy theories? You got any of those?
No, I'm not a really big conspiracy theory.
You have anything?
Not really. My son, he is 23, and he tells me all the ones he reads about online every day. And I said, don't believe a lot of them.
What about Antarctica? Do you think that you can go to another world through Antarctica?
Yeah,
or
go
not?
for it.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
There's aliens, whatever it is, who cares?
Who cares?
What did you say after a couple sips of that?
Okay.
Listen, it's
know
really
what?
not
I've
going to
got
It's
stop.
really hard to get answers out of it. I have to ask the last question.
We're ready.
In your lunchbox when you were a kid, what
Peanut butter and jelly. That
Right.
was it.
Okay, did
Sour
you get
milk.
Did you get a Twinkie or anything or
I
not?
get lunchbox. We got paper bags with our name on it.
Oh, you got your name written on it. Did
Yeah.
they ever
Yeah.
say you love you?
Might have been a heart.
Might have been, yeah.
Did you just got a peanut butter and jelly without an apple or anything?
That's if I made it myself.
What about you?
Same, since we grew up pretty much with the same family. And if we were lucky, maybe a sour milk with it.
A what?
The milk was always sour.
Oh, okay.
Always sour.
Did you get cafeteria food? Did you
Yeah.
go there?
35 cents.
We had
How
to
could
get
you
the
not?
milk from the cafeteria.
35. You're showing your age. 35.
Yeah.
What did you get there? Pizza?
No, yeah, what did you get?
Lean cuisine?
Mashed potatoes?
Yeah.
What they call
Wow.
roast beef?
You know, I think I
The
did
Daily
have a
Mystery?
lunchbox. I think I did have a
75
Spider-Man.
cents.
You do have.
I think I had a Spider-Man lunchbox.
Now, my mother
That
didn't
was
come
big.
by. This is funny. I had Freakies. She said I didn't. It was 11 years old, but I did have Freakies, or I wouldn't know the cereal. So we're arguing, my sister and her, about me eating
So
Freakies.
Freakies is a cereal.
Yep.
Okay.
And
And my-
he's the only one that knows that it ever
Yeah,
exists.
I didn't.
Because we
Well, I
can't
know I
find
have
anyone
lunchbox.
else
How
that knows
would I-
it.
Is it a regional
Okay,
cereal?
first thing, how could I make it up? Right? Like, there's no way I can make it up. I wouldn't know existed. I know I had the damn.
I make
lunchbox.
up crap all the time. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
well, this is a podcast. This is a podcast. So, yeah, my mother did say that too. She's here today. You know, like my sister too. By the way, I love my sister. But God, she's like, well, some of the stuff you say, I'm not sure. I'm like, it's a podcast. Okay,
Right,
I don't know about half the stuff is true or not true, but it seems true. Like conspiracy is that. Now I'm going to go to Antarctica and I'm going to go down the middle of the earth. I can't wait till this happens. Renee and me, and we're going to get some reindeer. We're going to get Santa Claus.
Nice.
We're going to go there.
Is that a cruise you can
Now, do you
book?
still believe it? Now you had those Grinch martinis. You still believe in Santa Claus?
I watch Netflix all the time. I don't know. It's half of the stuff we watch on the air. True.
What was that? What he
I have no idea.
Does anybody know what he said there?
No, but I want what he's drinking. That's all. Whatever you did, Ron, for that drink, you need to keep it. And
Right, so-
I'm going to have one on the way out.
I would at Red Rocks, Birkdale. Just so you know, we are open. If you don't know, we're open Christmas Eve.
Yes.
Okay. Which I
How late are you open Christmas
Till
Eve?
about 9.
Okay.
No, shout out to the staff.
Yes.
It's not about me.
Busy
Yes.
time of year. They've been putting in the work.
Now, if it was up to me, I mean, to be honest with you, I have nothing to do at 4 o'clock at Christmas. I would open at 4 o'clock Christmas, so I have something to do. But then I've always wanted to say, look, I'll get ready cash or whatever we make, I'll give it to you. So if we did 8,000 sales, I'll give you all the money just to be open and just say I'm open, but I can't do it. I just can't do it. But if I had to, I would. And then we're open, New Year's Eve. So if you have, don't have plans New Year's Eve, that's another one. And we kind of then slows down a little bit. Then we go to restaurant week, Valentine's Day.
Nice.
But I tell you one thing I did for my cook. My cooks have been with me for anywhere 5 to 30 years, 20 years, and I bought them all Crocs this year. And I thought I was a great gift. They were all wearing them. I felt.
Oh, yeah?
Nice.
I finally felt like I got something for somebody that really like. Like you get some, people that have everything, you get them something.
Yeah.
You don't know. Like even our Christmas gift is great, but there's not one person in that group that couldn't buy any gift that we have. You know what I'm saying? But that Crocs meant a lot to those kids in the kitchen, and that's where you really want to give, when you can give and they appreciate it.
On that note, I want to let you know it's not the alcohol talking. It's just I have great friends. I've had a great year, health-wise. I'm very fortunate. So that's really
Cheers.
what's speaking.
Amazing.
Cheers, everybody.
Table talk. Cheers.
Great drink, though.
Great drink.
If you're in the
But really, that's what's speaking.
if you're in the
Well,
Port
Brett, what
Vale
else you got? You got
vicinity-
anything else to say?
Yeah, get these two out of here.
yeah.
Before he takes another
Yeah,
sip.
bring back Hondros. Where's Hondros when you need him? We missed you yesterday, at the Cornelius thing.
I know. You know what? And I've talked to Bob Dontino about when your mom comes. It's
No, it was good. But you were missed.
I wanted to go. I wanted to go so bad, but my mother is so lovely and 85 and needy. More high maintenance I've ever been. Like, where are you going? What are you doing? Like, I'm like, so I'm like, I'll be right here. I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm
What are you,
not going-
I'll be in my chair.
Are you my mom? That's what I always used to say. What are you,
But
my
how
mom?
many people showed up?
It was real small setting, 10. Just so you know, every year we do something for the Cornelius Police Department. And just a great
I did
group
give him a
of
check.
people-
I gave him a check.
Yeah, someone donated for the Cornelius Police Department yesterday. We have a new SWAT vehicle. It's $500,000. Somebody in the community donated that money to pay for it. Didn't
Just
come
in
out
case.
of tax.
Wow.
Didn't come out of tax dollars.
I mean, obviously, I couldn't get it. Did you like it? Did you like it?
Let's face it, when the city of Charlotte doesn't have anything to compare to it, it's pretty impressive.
Well, I come there every year, and I always say, why are they? So it's the police chief, and I ask him every year they give me a ticket, right? Every year I didn't do it this year. Finally, I didn't get a ticket on Jeton, which is a very good thing. If you don't get a ticket on Jeton, you haven't lived in Peninsula
Yes.
for a while. But I was going to ask him this. My last story, I swear, but this I didn't tell you. I don't know if I told you about this. So two friends of mine were drinking here, and I said, "Hey, Jason Bartman, he might have had 9 fireballs, who knows, and 5 beers. He had a lot. He was feeling good, and his girl felt good. I'm like, I'll drive you to Boatyard. So I go on Sanford, make a right on Catawba, and believe it or not, I crossed the ghost line. You know what the ghost line is?
Huntersville Cornelius.
The white line on the road. I crossed over that white line. Now I've been now the last 3 days I've been watching people cross that damn line. So the cop pulls me over. I'm in an Elevation Church. Imagine this, in the middle. There's no cars. Goes to the right side, passenger side, with the guy that was drunk. Right? Not drunk, but he had a few to drink, and he smells alcohol. And he goes around me, and he goes, "Can I see your ID?" And all, I give my ID, right? And I'm glad that was good. And he goes, comes back and goes, "Can you get out of the car?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah, sure." Can you grab my crutches out of the car? Or my walker, whatever you need to do, right? So I'm thinking, what do you need? Like, you know what I mean? I haven't drank one drink. And so he goes, maybe get in the car, I might do a test on you. I said, okay, whatever you need to do. So just so you know, Cornelius, any police department, in my feeling, if you're on crutches and you're trying to do the eye exam where he puts his hand back and forth, and try not to move your head is a test. I'm sitting there like this with my crutches, and I'm going, but don't move your head. Shit, dude, I'm trying to hold crutches. And I'm like, who does this?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, I mean, are they that hard up? Or like, then I go, is there another test? Tell me the kind of hunter tape I want. Maybe alphabets backwards. I don't know if I can do it sober. Give me some other type of test. But I didn't, it was a great story. It was like then the cop had the audacity to say, "I'm sorry, Dad, I love you with $100 coin. I'm not sure. I feed him, so I give money to him." But I'm sitting there going, I'm like, okay. He goes, "By the way, my little wife loves eating at Red Rocks." I'm like, I hope I see her one day. But so my point is, if you're a police officer, if somebody's in crutches with a knee problem or a back or something, I don't think holding your hand across somebody is really going to help
not a
on
good
uneven
test.
pavement. So every time you're in elevation in the parking lot, you can think about me and back and forth trying to give this a fall in the eye. I thought he was going to put me in jail. I was like, oh shit. Wow. And then my
Not
lawyer,
passing.
I called my lawyer. He said, can I just take the breathalyzer? He goes, well, sometimes they're not accurate. So what if it would have said 0.08? And all of a sudden I had one drink. Then he goes, you taking any pills? I'm like, pills? Like, no, what the fuck am I doing? I'm taking 2 friends from Red Rocks to Boatyard. That's all I'm doing.
Right.
They are drunk. I'm not. I don't do that. But that was my story of the week. Like, I'm like, the fire thing and that. So as long as there's no ambulance, please, I'm good.
Yeah.
Cornelius PD, if you're listening, I love you all. Thank you.
Yeah.
They've
Hey,
always been good to me.
No, I know they probably are, Sal. You got cash. I don't.
No, they just.
No, they have. You
No,
know
they're
what?
reasonable. They're sensible.
Well, okay. One night there, now that I'm talking, I almost done, but I made a left on Jaton, on Catawba to Jaton. You've been in Peninsula, right?
Oh, many.
Okay. 2 a.m. I'm leaving Red Rocks. 1 a.m.
They do that
They left.
spot check.
No, when you make a left lane from Jack's, you have to come to the left lane when you come over there. You can't get the right lane at all. You can't cross the line. Now, this is 1 a.m. There's nobody on the road.
Right.
The cop pulls me over then, and he's like,
He needed something to do.
I don't drink, so it's like I'm not. I used to drink a lot. Maybe that's why. Maybe they're looking at past history, but they're like, that was the other thing they did to me. I'm like, I guess maybe it's the car. Maybe they like me. Maybe I'm just likable.
They just missed you.
Yes.
They look at the car and go, man, I like that guy. Who is that? He's on Table Talk. I know him.
That's
He's
right.
like, hey, if I bust him, we'll make national news.
He might donate to the new SWAT car.
Yeah, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? They hit it. You ready?
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. I just want to get my
I'm just getting started. You cut me off already?
Yeah, get him some more martinis.
It's only 2 o'clock.
Yeah. What are you gonna do the rest
What do you
of
got
the
a
day?
job? You got a job to go to?
Yeah.
Gift wrapping?
Yeah, we don't do that.
Neiman Marcus. That's it.
Yeah,
Right.
I do. I do. I'm glad you
On
said
on
about-
our way.
I'm glad that I'm going to go buy that cologne. And
When
they
you
do.
got to it.
Now the good thing is about me again. What I was saying, if you crutch in with 2 crutches, you can't really get a gift and hold the gift with your crutches. So that's my new. But they do bring it out to the car.
They'll bring
I
it
might
out
get
to
on
the
there now. I might go. I'm going to have it delivered to my car. I'm going to get that for sure now.
All right.
Not for me. I'm going to get it for somebody, a friend of mine.
Well, great show, guys.
Yeah. Thank
Appreciate you coming
Thank
in.
you for having
Yeah,
us.
we didn't know you were going to be here, but that's great.
We didn't know we were going to be here.
I noticed on here when you guys got on, it went down the viewership, and then once you started
Oh,
talking in
Jesus.
Sal, it went way up.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's-
it went from like
It's-
half
it's
a
a-
million people to like 300,000.
It's a Grinch
And then you
effect.
started drinking, and it went to 600,000. I mean, so
Yeah.
Listen.
And just so you know, they might be asking you or robbing you to figure out where the wall is and the safe and the moldy money.
He's got some secrets.
I got addresses. In fact, I think they're cruising.
That's funny.
Sal will be here 3. Just
Yeah,
so
just
you know.
buy him a Grinch
Yeah.
drink and put him in the car, and he'll drive you there.
In another 5 minutes, my podcast actually starts.
Well, it's time.
Amazing. Great
Okay.
show. Happy
Right.
holidays, everybody. Make sure you come into Red Rocks.
Shout out
To
to
Red
John
Rocks from day one.
Have a Grinch drink.
and shout out John Hondros for coming in today too as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, John.
Always great.
Okay, well,
Thanks, everybody.
another day, another
Another great show.
Merry
Episode
Christmas.
61 is done.
Ron, it's another fantastic evening at Red Rocks. I love coming to your restaurant. The friendly service, the atmosphere, this place has it all.
Well, we have something for everyone, Mike. We can have a steak, we can have pasta, we have seafood, we have a kids menu. We have everything you need.
Well, thanks, Ron. Really appreciate you.
Red Rocks Cafe, newly renovated, your complete dining experience.
Hey, Austin.
Hey guys, mind if I sit with you?
Absolutely.
What should I do with this?
Put it over there by my two.